When one of the biggest exchanges in the world of cryptocurrency goes down, like it just did with FTX, then of course there's going to be mass panic, and that's why we're seeing the prices so low on crypto as well as Bitcoin. Now in this video, I'm not going to focus on what actually happened with FTX and how it all went down, because there's so much on the internet and you've probably already read about it. What I'm going to focus on is what happens next. What happens for the remaining 7 weeks of the year, and how can you best prepare for the prices that might be coming and the prices that may never come. So if you're interested, keep watching. Hey guys, my name is Ravi and welcome back to Personal Finance with Ravi Sharma. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button because I talk about real estate, cryptocurrency, and financial freedom. Only a few days ago did we see the major collapse and bankruptcy of FTX. This was wild, it was crazy on Twitter. It honestly was more entertaining to be on Twitter than it was watching Netflix. It was crazy. However, the dark side of this is that it's probably set the entire industry back a few years. The confidence that's in the space is an all-time low. You've got prices just capitulating, and we're at a point now where people are questioning whether crypto even comes back without regulation. If you're completely unaware of what's happened in crypto, you should definitely go search onto YouTube or search on Twitter FTX, and there's going to be a bunch of videos and a bunch of resources that actually detail step by step how this big exchange goes bankrupt. Now, people lost a lot of money because they had money on the exchange, but they never took it off. And when they stopped the withdrawals, that's when panic set through. Because imagine having some of your holdings, if not all of your holdings, on an exchange, and then it just goes bust. It doesn't allow you to take out that money. But not only that, you had other companies that also had their funds in crypto on FTX. A lot of them are coming out along with crypto funds that were investing for investors and are basically saying that our funds are completely lost, and it is super sad. Now, as a result of all of that, we have seen prices go down to new lows. A lot of people had come out and suggested that June was the end of the bear market, that was the low, now we're going to go up, and we slowly move our way all the way through to the next bull market. However, I've come out on the channel numerous times over the last few months and suggested that I don't think the bear market lows are in, and you should definitely go check out this video where I detail exactly what my thoughts look like when it comes to cycles and market structures. Now, I'm definitely not some sort of TA expert. There are plenty of other people that do it a lot better than I do, and I'm still learning. However, I do rely on outsourcing a lot of that information to other traders as well as other TA experts. And from what we've gathered, a lot of that information that I look at has allowed me to prep for what comes next. Now, if you don't follow me on Twitter yet, you should definitely go check it out. I'll leave a link in the description below. That's basically where I am every day, as well as on Patreon, so you should definitely go check that out. I'll also leave a link in the description below for that too. But here I am on my Twitter page, and what you can see is on September 12th, I came out and said, look, I don't think the low is in, and these are the price targets that I'm looking at. Now, this is based on a range of factors, along with a lot of TA in terms of support and resistance that we can see in the market. Now, keep in mind, this is all in USD, and we're gonna see how this is tracked today, which is basically about 2 months later. Now, I said that the lows for this market should be anywhere between 14,000 and 16,000, Ethereum $700 to $800, ADA at 30 cents to 40 cents, Matic at 44 to 50 cents, and then Solana at $17 to $24. I also said it probably won't happen. Now let's take a look at exactly where the prices are right now. Have I overshot or have I undershot myself when it comes to these sort of numbers? So with Bitcoin, it is currently sitting at about 16,700. However, the lows we did see a few days ago was at about 15,700. For Ethereum, we're currently sitting at about $1,200, but we did see a low come in a few days ago at about 1,100. And depending on what exchange you were at, it was just below 1,000. However, we still haven't hit those lows from June, which was sitting at about $900. So far, based on these two, we're doing quite well. Now, Cardano just touched that lower band of the prediction I had for the bear market lows, which was 31 cents. However, since then, we're probably hovering at about 33 cents. And again, stay till the end of this video. I'm going to share exactly what my thoughts are around these. Now, Matic did have a sharp sell-off into the 84 to 85 cents range. However, has now recovered to 93 cents, which is twice as high as what I thought the bear market lows for this coin would be. And then finally, we have Solana, which actually went down below the band I had expected. And it actually had reached about $12 to $13, depending on what exchange you were at. And it's currently trading at $14. Now with Solana, they actually had a big backing from FTX. So as soon as FTX went down, people started offloading their Solana as well, because they believed that there was going to be a key unlock from the people that had invested in Solana, and that would then cause a further cascade in prices. Now we're sitting at about $13 to $14. How low could we possibly go on Solana? Well, I think it's anywhere between $7 and $10. And once we go past those support levels, it's all the way down to $3. Now with Polygon Matic, the furthest away from my targets right now is that we're probably due for some sort of correction. And the main reason they've been performing so well is because their partnerships that they've been announcing have been phenomenal. The latest one has been with Meta. Even during a bear market, they're still growing and they're still doing things. It gives a lot of people confidence to go, well, these guys might be around for a long time. We may not ever get to the 44 to 50 cents range. However, I'm very cautious that we may just be entering the final leg of this capitulation. These price targets that I've had for the last 2 months, I never thought I'd even get to. But given the fact that we've had such price movement today, now it seems like everything's on the table. Anything is possible, especially if we start hearing some more companies go down, given their exposure to FTX. Now, these bear markets can be super brutal. I was around in 2018 and I bought basically in July of 2018 and thought I was a king. And then 6 months later, I saw my portfolio drop by another 50%. Now, keep in mind, a lot of the coins that I got at the time had already been down 80 or 90%. So I thought this is a fantastic time to accumulate. And it sounds very similar to what we've seen here in crypto over the last couple of months, where people are buying up projects because they believe we're going to return to all-time highs and we're already down 90%. But we can always move a further 80 to 90% from that point. And that's why we need to preserve our capital, because if we do finally see this final capitulation or final leg down, you would want to have the cash in your bank, in your exchange, to be able to go and purchase this. Now, rather than just focusing on price, I think time is very big, especially when you're looking at cycles and market structures. I believe we're going to see whatever the low looks like by the end of this year. So from recording this video, it's about 7 weeks till the end of the year. So how am I positioning myself? Well, I'm starting to gather all those funds, getting it positioned to get onto exchanges. So that means if you haven't KYC'd, you haven't gone out there and you haven't actually made your first deposit, start doing those things, because then when it comes time to actually execute, you want to be in and you want to be out. Again, with exchanges, that if something happens to the exchange, like something like FTX, you don't want to be stuck with you not being able to withdraw any of your cash and your crypto. So always have a cold storage wallet. I'll leave a video here where you can actually go and check out a step-by-step tutorial for not just your crypto, but for your NFTs as well. Now, that's my other channel. That's the NFT channel. It'll come back during the bull market when everyone's talking about NFTs again. And the final point I'll make when it comes to crypto, as well as all risk on assets, is that later this year, we're going to have the final CPI print for 2022 for the US market. And then we're finally going to have the Fed meeting as well. Here in Australia, we're already starting to see the RBA shift the way that they're going to start increasing rates. We've seen it slow down, and I think we're going to see probably a 15 basis points or 25 basis points increase for the final one of this year. If the CPI comes in low and then you have the Fed actually increase by a smaller amount, be it 25 or 50 basis points, you're going to start seeing this market start shifting in terms of confidence and knowing that we've had this final capitulation, we've had bad actors leave the space, we're probably at a point now where we can rebuild, consolidate for the next run up. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, taken some value from it, and if you have, then definitely smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, check out the links in the description so you can get your sign-on bonuses for whatever exchange you want to use, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks, guys.